often come home from the farm and enter the kitchen from the garage door, only to be greeted by a wonderful sight I have seen so many times before. My two precious granddaughters and my dear devoted wife, the one the girls call their Mimi, three of the loves of my life. They are having another baking lesson, and how it all tastes will be the test. Those little girls don't realize it yet, but they are learning from one of the best. Sometimes it's brownies, sometimes cookies, and sometimes it's a cake. Whatever the menu is today, this Papa will gladly take. The room smells wonderful. There are cooking utensils everywhere. Flour, sugar, colored sprinkles on the counter, on the floor, and in their hair. Today's project is sugar cookies with frosting and candies on top. Every time I see this sight, I wish it will never stop. Each girl has her own stool and apron, one on each side with Mimi in between. They are so adorable. It is truly a beautiful sight to be seen. Did a tornado go through the kitchen? Will it ever again be clean? But with Mimi in charge, this tiny bakery is like a well-oiled machine. The girls carefully cover their creations with white frosting, the color of a dove, while their adoring grandma carefully covers them with her unconditional love. One adds colored sprinkles, the other mini M&Ms and chocolate chips. Then they turn and smile at me with candy and frosting all over their faces and lips. Papa, look what we made. Mimi showed us something new. How to use the cookie cutters. We made some for Mommy and Daddy too.
Action.
Oh, my little angels are gracefully growing up with their braided hair of gold, while the gentle lady between them, with hair of silver, is gracefully growing old. On this particular day, I stand back and watch the girls and their grandma Mimi laughing, giggling, enjoying the venture of their little cookie factory. I realize those little girls think they are just having fun and baking cookies, but Grandpa knows they are really baking future treasured memories. As I take in the sight, my overflowing heart soars. Then the next moment it grieves, thinking of two little broken hearts when someday this world their dear Mimi leaves. I choke back the tears and ask the Lord to make that time be far, far away, and just saturate my senses with the wonderful scene I am enjoying today. Someday, these girls will be all grown up with little ones of their own, and they will reflect on the many craft and cooking lessons sweet Mimi them had shown. Sis, remember all the times we went to Grandma's house and she would help us bake, and Papa would come home from the farm and loved whatever Mimi had us make? Oh, I do. And I remember when Grandpa knew we were coming to his house to play, he would tell us to ask Mimi if we could bake something for Papa that day.
And then
Grandma was so kind, loving, and patient with us, and we always made such a mess. But she never failed to have something fun for us to do. Couldn't imagine her doing less. I would give anything for one more day with dear Mimi in her kitchen baking. We had no idea how precious and treasured would be the memories we were making. Those days of reminiscing will be for some distant time. For now, I just wanted to capture that special day with a little prose and rhyme. Yes, I remember that wonderful day, every color, every smell, and each beautiful face. I am so grateful for the blessings all of us enjoy by God's tender care and grace. So I inhaled a deep breath of the wonderful smells, the joy, and the unconditional love. Truly, these things are among my favorite gifts from our Heavenly Father above. Then I closed my eyes and thanked the Lord for the moment in my family's history, and took a great big bite of that deliciously sweet and warm, freshly baked memory. So good.